What is up, guys? I just wanted to let you know before the video starts, if you need shop drawings drawn like this, let me know down in the comments down below and I will do it free of charge. The reason why is because I need content for my videos and I want to use that opportunity to A, help somebody, and B, create some content for my YouTube videos. Now, let's get into the video. So currently I am drawing. I'm working on a project right now, and let me show you guys what I've done so far. I have my main cover sheet over here. This is the G001. Next page is I have my east elevation. I obviously didn't annotate anything yet. I haven't put any wording, nothing, which I'll do that later. But I have the east elevation, the west elevation. I also have the north elevation over here. And I started drawing my south elevation, as you can see here. And I wanted to show this video or record this video to show you guys how I would make my shop drawings and draw my elevations. Now let's get started. So this over here, I started drawing it, but I'll just move it to the side for now. First off, let me set my scale to 1/4 inch equals 1 foot. That's because that's what all the other scales that I've been using to draw this. All right, so for the first thing, I need to draw the left side. So let me just explain what I'm about to do. I have this front entrance, but over here, on this side and on this side, there's going to be two sections of the building. And I wanted to show you how I draw them. All right, without further ado, let's get started. So I'm gonna put in the dimensions that I need, which is 37.23. I wrote them down on a piece of paper here so that it's easier for me to record this. Normally I would also have them written down. So this over here is gonna be our wall. Now next thing, what I need to do is, let me think real quick. So I need to draw, so it's going to be 1.69 feet times 10 feet. I need to draw a short little box like that. Let me zoom in. Also, let me turn on the grid over here. I'm going to delete these two lines because I don't need them anymore. And I'm just going to move it in nice and neat into here, just like this. Now I'm gonna cut it here, just so I need to cut these two lines over here. I'm gonna remove the lines I just drew, and as you can see, I can delete this section that I don't need. From here, the next thing that I need to do is I need to draw, let me draw a line. It's gonna be 1.31 feet, just like this. And I'm gonna move it in to here, just like this. Now based on this line, I know where my next division is supposed to be. That's where the window is gonna start. So I'm just gonna move it up to this grid. Do this again. Up to this grid over here, just like this. And from here, I know that I can draw my line from here going up. And I'll just stop somewhere here. I'll cut it later. for now, I just need this line here. Next thing is I have my windows ready over here. So I'm gonna use these same windows for, let me duplicate this, drop it here. These are the windows that I need, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move it up, and I'm gonna delete these two lines over here. I'm gonna delete this line. I don't need it anymore. Actually, for now, I'll just leave it there. And now I can move in the window up to this line here, just like this. Yep. So next thing is, let me delete this. I'm gonna select this and move it over here because from this window I have the same distance to the next one. And the next window that needs to go here is this one over here. I'm gonna delete this bottom section and just move it in nicely into here, just like this. And I'll do this one more time, going this way, just like this. And I actually need to duplicate this window one more time. And I'm just gonna move it in nice and neat into here. So there's our windows. This, I don't think I need this anymore, so I'll just delete this. From here, I'm gonna move this whole thing up to a grid that I can use, a common grid between all of them, just like this over here. And let me just zoom in so I can see this is following the grid. This window over here is a little bit lower than the other window, so I'll just move it a couple pixels up. Now, if I haven't mentioned this before, I just wanted to mention that the software that I use, it's a web-based software. It is called DiceCAD, as you can see up here, www.dicecad.com. And for me, it hasn't been the perfect solution, but it's been doing pretty good for me, so that's what I've been using. Alright, next thing is I'm gonna delete these lines here because I don't want to stack lines on top of each other. It just makes things harder in the future. And I'm gonna start from here, and I'm just gonna draw a fresh line going all the way to here, just like this. And if there's any over here, I can see there's just a tiny bit of that sticking out, which I'll just delete that. Nope. Just like this, I can now delete this, and I can delete this. Alright, so these are our windows. Actually, I don't need this line here also. Let me just cut it over here, just like this, and remove this from here. Next thing that I need to do is I need to add, oh, I completely forgot about something. I need to add a coping here, so let's do that now. From here, it's going to be 37.23 feet times 0.5 feet. just like this. I'm going to delete this bottom line, and I'll just select this whole coping, zoom in a little bit, and just bring it down and connect it just like this. There we go, there's our coping. Now, let me do this. I need to move this to a grid line like this, and yep, now I can select this and delete it, and just draw a fresh new line going all the way up to here, just like this. Delete this. This is going to be our expansion joint on the building, on the stucco. Now for this, let me just check in the other one that I was drawing. I was using thin lines here, so I just want to match it and make it the same. So I'm going to use thin lines, and I'll just draw it here and then move it into place. So 35.17 feet times 75 feet. So this is our canopy. That's what I'm doing right now, is I'm drawing the canopy. And for the distance, the height, I'm pretty sure it is 1.30 feet. 1 feet, just like this. And I'm gonna move it in to here, just like this. So I know this is the bottom of my canopy that I need to set. I'm just gonna delete this line over here, take this whole thing, and just move it up and connect it like this. There we go. That is our canopy that we're doing. And I'm just gonna cut this and remove this over here. Now, for the canopy brackets, I already have them here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reuse it because I don't want to redraw it every single time, and I'm just gonna duplicate it a few times. Duplicate it, and I need 6 of them. I'm just gonna do this one more time. There we go. Now the next thing that I need to do is I need to know where I need to put my so for this one it's 1.22 feet, and I'll just do this, and now I know that this is where one of my coping brackets is supposed to be, just like this. Double check that looks right, and delete this. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to select the whole building once more, the whole side, and I'm just gonna move it up to a grid line just so I can see. There it is, where my brackets are supposed to stop. 24 feet. Like this. So this is the last bracket that I need to put in here, just like this. And delete this, and I can get rid of these extra brackets, and I'll just move this one bracket here just in case I need to use it in the future. So this is approximately what it's supposed to look like. The only thing that I still need to add is the expansion joints on the building. And for the expansion joints, I'm gonna do this. I needed 2.33 feet. This, I'm gonna move it into here. Zoom out, select the whole building, move it to a grid line, just like this. And now I know that my expansion joint is supposed to start from here, going up to here, just like this. Now I can delete this, delete, oh, delete this, and delete this. There we go. For the next one, it's gonna be 13.75 feet, just like this. Here, select all of this, move it like so, and down. Start from this line here, and do this. And up to here, just like this. Now we can select and delete this. And I should have started from the other side, but this works also. Over here, move all of this, just like this. And cut it here. Alright, these are my expansion joints. Now I can just do some cleanup here. And there we go. We are done. So if you haven't noticed yet, this is this side. It's going to be connected to this side of the building over here. But I have the same exact side that needs to go on the other side. So what I'm actually going to do is, this is pretty neat that you can do this, because it's absolutely identical. It's going to be the same thing on this side of the building. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this whole thing and drop it in here. And I'm going to select it and just press M for mirror. And there you go. This is our other half of the building. Now, let me give myself some space here. Oh, didn't need to do that. There we go. Yeah, let me now move this here. All right, I'm gonna move this both sides here. So actually, I don't need this anymore. Oh, I still need a bracket though. Yeah, so this over here, I technically need it now, but I'm not gonna use it yet. I just wanted to show you guys in this video how this process would work here. I'm gonna delete this side, delete this, and delete this little thing here. You're gonna make sure that I'm doing this right. Zoom in all the way as far as I can. That way my line would be nice and neat connection here. I'm just gonna grab this and move it just like this. Here we go. There we go. So now when I zoom out, my whole half of the building is connected to the main front entrance, just like this. And now we'll do the same exact thing for this side over here. I'm gonna delete this side, delete this little piece, select all of this, make sure that everything is selected. Zoom in and connect it to this, just like this. There we go. So here's our south elevation of the building. Now I do have these ready over here. I'm just gonna let me duplicate this to this side, and I can, yeah, let me just drop it in. While I'm already doing this, I'll show you how I do this also. Just gonna move this in here, and I'm gonna space it out nice and neat, just like this. Now we'll do the same thing for this side. Delete these lines, select this whole thing, and move it into here. Now the best part is I can create these templates, they're called here, and let me just zoom in a little bit, see better. What I was saying is I can create these templates and I can reuse them on other projects. If, let's say, I have the same exact bracket that I'm going to be using, or the same exact panel layout, or anything that I might be using, you can just save it as a template and then use it on another project, which saves you a lot of time not having to redraw everything from scratch every single time. Yes. All right, there we go. This is our south elevation of the building. All complete and done. Why is this line here a little bit darker? Let me make it clean. Yep, like this. There we go. It's all done. So I'm gonna go ahead and color it in later on. I'm not gonna do this part of this video. But as you can see, pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. We started off with just having this section of the building, and very quickly we added the two other sides with canopies, windows, expansion joints, coping, everything's on here, everything that is supposed to be on my shop drawings. Also, for reference, this is what we're doing. We're working on the panels, but they want to know the whole layout, because technically I'm not going to do this part of this video, but these are supposed to go behind like this on both sides, which I might show that in a later video. But anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching. Like always, leave a like and subscribe. And like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, if you guys need shop drawings drawn for you, sketched up for you, drafted, let me know down in the comments down below, and I will do it free of charge. And the reason why, like I said, is I need content for my YouTube videos, and I want to use that as an opportunity to A, help somebody, get them free shop drawings, and 2, have content for my YouTube videos. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching.